All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna go driving in a little bit of a night drive here. Well, not a little bit of a night drive, it is a night drive. And just show you around how the full self-driving works. I know on my last video I didn't do anything too complex, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more of a complex drive here today. So I also tried to improve the viewing angle a little bit, and hopefully the bumps and such won't be too bad as well. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go across town to a grocery store, but I'm kind of back in some downtown streets over here near the zoo, Greenville Zoo. So it should have a little bit more turns and complex situations. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch in the address of the grocery store across town, and we'll go ahead and put the full self-driving on, and I'll go full screen here for you guys so you can see the visualization. Go ahead and dial the speed back a little bit. So I have my speed set to 10% over as my offset, but sometimes on these city streets it does get a little bit, you know, not unsafe, but just like interesting. Okay, so it's choosing the wrong lane to go straight. Okay, so we're all ready, guys. We're seeing something we're going to have to report here. I think I'm leaving the lane. We're going to go ahead and report that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this left. And we'll turn it back on and let it do its thing. Alright, so turn the blinker on here. Oh, and we're coming to a hard stop. That's not right. Go ahead and report that. Hard stop, no stop sign. We are in like a neighborhood, but nonetheless, that was not the safest move. So I drive with this on, you know, pretty often, even when I'm not filming, and it's interesting that it seems like when I'm filming is when I get a lot of the more interesting things like that. So that doesn't usually happen, but it's happened here with you guys. So up here we got a road closed. It does seem like it knows that and is going to try to make this right hand turn. And perfect. Okay, made the right hand turn, no issues. Again, going a little fast probably through here. I think it's more residential. I don't want to you know, make sure I don't hit anyone or stray dogs or whatever. So all right, so we got roads converging here. We don't have a stop sign. Perfect. That not a problem with that at all. Okay, so here we're at a stop sign. It is kind of blind to the left, but it's gonna creep forward and go. Okay, not bad at all. Great blind left turn. So not bad at all. I'll go ahead and put you guys back on full screen, just so you can see the visualization. Really cool graphics on here. Tesla's done a great job of improving the graphics over time. I can even spin it around with my finger and kind of look around me. When cars in front of me turn on their turn signal, you'll be able to see that on the visualization. Same with brake lights. If I zoom in, I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can zoom in on the car in front of me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are brake lights on there. So really good visualizations that they've done with the full self-driving. Really impressed with that. The team at Tesla has done a great job there. Alright, so we are at a four-way stop, no one coming, so we are going, and perfect, no problems there. Interesting here, there's some cars on the road. It is crossing the double yellow to avoid them, which is totally fine, totally what normal people would do. Great there. Yeah, first time I've really done that, but yeah, really cool. That was cool too. There was some grass in the road, and the car avoided the grass in the road. That was great. Another 4-way stop, and we're going. Slowing down because the car in front of us did, and there's also a speed bump. Great. Let's see if it'll avoid this grass. Yep. Wow. Really, really cool. I don't know if you guys could catch that, but there was some grass in the road. Also, look at that. Wow. Way over the double yellow, but just enough to avoid that car. But the car didn't hesitate to do it. It can see. Not a problem at all. Really, really impressive. If I had feedback for Tesla, I don't know if any Tesla people are watching, but if I do have feedback for them, we should have speed bumps in the visualization, just so that we as the drivers know whether the car sees them or not. So one thing, if I have to shout out to anyone at Tesla, that would be one thing I'd like to add. So, all right, so we're pulling up to this stop sign. It's kind of an odd angle. I'm not sure the car can really see. Okay, it went. I probably would not have gone. There were some cars coming. Definitely would not have gone. I'm going to report that. But yeah, so we are here. Yeah, you couldn't see that, and it went. You know, I could see. I'm in control. Again, it's beta software, but just definitely would like to see that be improved somewhat in the future. So I am here. I'm going to stop there for a minute, and I will be back with you guys in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. Just leaving the grocery store here. And now we're going to head over and do a little bit of an interstate drive. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the full self-driving on. We are in a parking lot. This is kind of an interesting, it's a little confused as to what to do here. Okay, so we're at a parking lot, but it has a red light. All right, we're at the red light. We can go, and it's creeping. Oh, it stopped, but I'm gonna give it a little gas here, and we're going. Oh, we're really going. We're really committed to that one. Okay, not too bad. I do believe up here the road goes down to 1 lane, so we'll see how it handles that. It should be able to merge over to the left lane, no problem, but we'll let it see. Okay, so we got a yellow light all of a sudden, and we're coming to a good stop. That was good. It was not too hard, not bad at all. And actually, I don't know if you guys can see up ahead, but the road actually merges into 1 lane, but into our lane. So the car next to us will have to come over into our lane. So we'll see whether Tesla will allow it to or not. Yep, he's coming over whether I want him to or not. But the car, it didn't slam on brakes or anything. It just kind of did it. No problem. Alright, so the person in front of us is turning. I'll go to the full screen on the visualization and see if you guys can see. It does have a turn signal on. I don't know if you were able to see that or not. Probably not. But the car on the screen does have his turn signal on, which is just a cool touch. Again, folks at Tesla, just really paying attention to detail there. I like it. I'll leave it on full screen for now. Art screen. Check the nav here. Alright, so we do need to make this turn. Okay, it was very hesitant. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and get over into the left lane. We do need to make this left turn. It wasn't in the right lane. Not really sure what's going on with that. I'll go ahead and turn it back on. We should be good to go. making our left turn here. All right, not bad at all. Other than missing the lane it was supposed to be in. It is a little bit of a confusing situation there. But hopefully I can send the recording to Tesla and they'll be able to make that better in the future. It'll be interesting to see when 10.13 comes out, whether or not things like that are improved. I'll have to do some of these drives again and see what's improved versus what's not. Yeah, be interesting to tell what's changed. Alright, so it does have to get over. We are going to get on the interstate here pretty soon, so it does need to make a left turn, or a change lanes into the left lane. Here it goes. Okay. Interesting tonight. It does seem to be slightly more hesitant on turns, or lane changes. I'm not really sure why that is. It's not usually like that. Perfect. It's doing one more lane change because it does. We need to be in this lane to get on the interstate. Okay, very hard stop there. I think it saw the green light, but then we also have a red light for this lane. So I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure, but yeah, very, very, very hard stop at that red light. But we have a green now, so let's go ahead and merge on the interstate. So when we get on the interstate here, it will change to regular autopilot stack. It has not gone to a single stack for full self-driving yet. So once we get out here on the interstate, we will just be on the old autopilot stack, our software stack, which is still very good. But you'll see the visualization has changed, so it is a little bit different. So okay, so there's a stalled car on the side. Let's see how it handles that. Seems like it's going to be okay. Yeah, no problem. That has been a source of some phantom braking for me in the past, but it seems like that has been kind of resolved as time goes on, so not a problem there. This is our exit, so we're taking the exit ramp just fine, and you'll see that it'll go back to the regular full self-driving stack. Oh, we're taking that too hot. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take over. That's a really tight turn. I knew I knew how that one was, and that's just too tight of a turn.